Yo, welcome back to a new CP Sports video here. And it's World Cup round 2, roundup. Like we did last time, it's round 2 this time. Very quick World Cup, every single day there's matches. Like, I don't know why I said that's every World Cup, every day, but this World Cup has delivered so much, and we're going to be talking about round 2. So if you do enjoy this content, make sure to like and subscribe. And let's get into it straight away because we can shorten this video, you know what I mean? Let's go Group A first, where the opening game of round 2 was Czech Republic, South Africa, where it was 1-1 between Czech and South Africa, which Czechia should be winning that and try to qualify through third place if they want a chance to go through. But that was like denied by South Africa, as Sadilek scored for Czech Republic in the first half, and South Africa scoring in the second half, with 2 of their players getting red cards against Mexico, by the way. Remember that from round 1. South Africa got 2 red cards, missing 2 key players, but they still performed decent. They scored 1 penalty. South Africa, who was from Mokena penalty. And he did a few Ronaldo celebrations, fair play to him. Not a few, he did like the humble one, you know. Like, what is it? That one, I think. And that concluded the game. Nothing else to talk about, just 1-1. Denying Czech's chances, because they might lose to Mexico, you never know. But let's go to Mexico versus South Korea. I was going to say South Africa, guys, my bad. A Ronaldo goal in the first half, 51st minute, I think, which got Mexico 1-0 against South Korea. Watching this game was very cagey again, very defensive game from both sides, but Mexico eventually got able to go to the first team for the round of 32, and they qualified, booking their tickets for the next round in this group. So fair play to the hosts of Mexico. Good job to you lot. Group B, we got Canada versus Qatar. We saw 6 goals for Canada. It was 6-0 against Qatar. And before we start it, I want to wish Kone hope he's well, because one of the Qatari players had broken his leg and he eventually got sent off for it. Who was there? I think I've written him down. Al Ain, I think. I don't know. But yeah, he broke the guy's leg, Kone, and I'm wishing him speedy recovery, because he's going to be out for a while. Hope he's well. My prayers to you, you know. Hope you feel better soon. Like, my injury took 12 months. Speaking of my injury, I'm healed as well. That's why this video might be delayed. It might get uploaded tomorrow. So we just came back from that. So yeah. It was like so pretty hard, you know what I mean? But now that he's injured, let him rest. And when he comes back in football, he'll be like banging in goals for Sassuolo. I think he plays that. But yeah. Speaking of Canada, I don't know why I say that, but we're talking about them. Canada, Jonathan David, who was born in Brooklyn in the USA, representing Canada. 3 goals. No, Jonathan David was raised in Ottawa, I think. My bad. He was born in Brooklyn though, and he scored 3 goals. He scored a hat-trick, and he was the second player in this World Cup to score a hat-trick, which is, of course, Messi. And also helping him with the goals, an OG from Qatar player, Larin and Saliba. Not that Saliba, you know what Saliba I'm on about, not him, different one. And yeah, Canada eventually got their result they needed to try qualify next round. I think they've comfortably got it, but this one will be hard to tell with Switzerland and Canada, but we'll see what happens on the final one. Now we go to Bosnia and Switzerland, which was in the 75th minute. What was the 70th? I think it was the 75th minute. It was 0-0. And then all of a sudden at SoFi Stadium, it went out to be a 4-1 win to the Swiss boys and girls. I don't know. Could be girls watching, you know, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, we had 5 goals in 20 minutes, I think. And that was scored by Xhaka penalty, which was the last goal of the game. It was scored by Vargas and a youngster named Mazambi, he looked really good in the game. I saw a little bit of it. As soon as he came on, I think he started actually. But yeah, he did really good in the game and scored 2 goals for Switzerland to get a 4-1 win for them, and eventually they won. And now if they beat Canada or Canada beat them, one of those two teams will be going to round of 32. So let's see what happens there. That would be a good game to finish that group off. We've got a Group C now, where Brazil had beaten Haiti 3-0 via Mateus Cunha, 2 goals, and Vinicius Junior, 1 goal, to finish Haiti off. Nothing else to talk about. You expect Brazil to beat Haiti, a clean sheet as well for Alisson. Pretty good result for Brazil. Now challenging for top place. They have to beat Scotland, I think, by like maybe 2-0, 3-0, and hope Haiti causes an upset for Morocco for them to top the group, or even Morocco draw. Who knows what Haiti would do. But yeah, strong chance for Brazil to qualify for round 32. But speaking of Morocco, in their group they versed Scotland, and they kept a clean sheet, Morocco, as they won 1-0 versus Scotland by a Saibari, new Bayern player, like we mentioned last video. New Bayern player Saibari scored another goal for Morocco. And I can see why Bayern signed him, and he's actually really good. We'll see a few highlights of him when he was at PSV, but yeah, Bayern, obviously good work signing him. Saibari has made Morocco, it would be second on goal difference. So Brazil are first right now. So it might stay like that. Who knows? But for now, it's Brazil on top. We go to Group D, where we don't really want to talk about it, but we're going to talk about it anyway, just to wrap it up. USA beat us 2-0, Australia. I don't know, I put in the Argentina badge, but yeah, USA beat Australia, my country, 2-0. And first half was terrible. I don't know what Popovich was thinking of the starting 11. Not starting like Volpato or even Iracunda. Like, just stick with the same. Even Conor Melcath, like, stick with the same starting 11 as the Turkey game. But he changed it up with Valupele, who I don't think's been the best victory player, and Lecky, who's like old and he's not going to do anything against Sergino Dest, he's done pretty good in this World Cup so far. So yeah, Australia eventually got done 2-0 by a Cameron Burgess own goal. A goal from Morgan Freeman, we're going to call him, the fullback for the United States. He had a good game defensively as well. Watching that game, he was pretty good. Whole defense did good for the USA. Australia eventually were attacking in this second half because they were 2-0 down at the half. And bring on a lot of subs. I like Volpato, man. Like, I know I would have liked him even before he played, but seeing what he did, it impacted the game. Volpato was so good. Hopefully he can start against Paraguay because he's now got a little bit of World Cup experience. Maybe pop a sub him on half-time. Might bench him again. You never know, but Volpato, I see potential in him. And yeah, eventually the USA beat us 2-0. What can you do? The second host nation is already qualified for round of 32, so fair play to the United States. And Turkey, that dark horse they said. The dark horse, who I said too. I predicted them topping the group. Now they're out of the group stage because they lost 1-0 to Paraguay. And Paraguay had a red card as well from Almiron covering his mouth like this. In the new rule says straight red card if you're doing that. And Almiron got the red card. But they scored very, very early, like second or 1 minute mark, Paraguay, by a Galoza. I think it was Galoza goal. And Ciso assist as well. And led Paraguay to a very, very, very deep line against Turkey. And Turkey couldn't break down. In this World Cup, 62 shots, by the way, Turkey. You couldn't score at least 1 goal against us or Paraguay. Embarrassing. Get out of the World Cup, bro. You don't deserve to be here. But Paraguay, they're still in it. But I think even if Australia draw to them, I think we're basically qualified. No, we are qualified because if we draw to them, we come second guaranteed in. So a win or a draw for the Aussies, we're fine. And Paraguay will probably also go through in third place. So good for both countries, bad for Turkey. Yeah, Turkey's out, eh? Dark horses, they said. Bro, they didn't do anything against both sides, bro. How are you meant to be in the World Cup trying to challenge for round of 32 when you can't be scoring against those teams? And there's 62 shots. That's bad from them for Turkey, and eventually knocked out. And we go on to Group E now, where Germany beat Cote d'Ivoire, which is Ivory Coast, by the way, 2-1 with a Dennis Undav super sub brace. And Undav in this World Cup, he's been a gun, I'm telling you. He has scored 4 goals, I think, 2 assists for the Germans. Undav against Curacao 7-1. He scored 2 goals, 2 assists. Really good game from him, so fair play to Undav. And scored the 2 winners. 93rd minute goal for Dennis Undav to break Cote d'Ivoire's hearts, man. And from Cote d'Ivoire's Kessier goal, they were 1-0 up for a long time until Undav came on. He eventually changed the game for the Germans, and they got 2-1 win against them. So, what can you do? That's football. If a football god sends on this guy to beat you, you gotta accept it, you know. That's what the football gods are telling you. They let Germany go through to the round of 32, not getting grouped this time. So fair play to them. 2 World Cups in a row got grouped. Now they're back in the big knockout stages. So fair play to Germany, top of the group. And in the other side of the game, clap it up for Curacao, who drew 0-0 to Ecuador. And this goalkeeper, Room, 15 saves in this game. And bro, he was like, what is it with these random goalkeepers just coming out of nowhere? They saw Vizinho got 15 million followers on Instagram. They were like, nah, let me become Prime Buffon, Prime Neuer, Prime Yashin, and let's just save every single ball. And that led Curacao to have their first World Cup point ever as the smallest nation to ever qualify. Now they've got their first point in this World Cup and more points than Turkey at this World Cup. I'm just saying, by the way, like, Curacao, fair play to you lot. I know you had a lot of handball, a great defensive unit. It's okay for them to do handball, not Arsenal, but I accept that. Like I said last video, they're a smaller nation, you know. They're 156,000. Their whole team, apart from Chong, who I think is their star, or the other, I forgot the other guy's name. Yeah. All of them were born in the Netherlands, and they play at Curacao, and they got the job done against Ecuador and denied Ecuador of winning, which got them a 0-0 draw. So fair play to Room, fair play to everyone from Curacao. Hope the fans are happy. They look like a great time at the stadium after the game. So fair play to Curacao for getting their first point in the World Cup ever. And for Ecuador, it's not good at all, because they got Germany next game. If Germany somehow try, you know what I mean, they just try and win, and Curacao somehow going to win against Ivory Coast, they get knocked out Ecuador. So it's very dangerous territory for Ecuador, and they've got to do something against Germany. We go into Group F now, where the Dutch reversed the Swedes, and they won 5-1 from a Cody Gakpo 2 goals and an assist, and a Robbie 2 goals, and a Somerville, who's on fire, a 1 goal with an Isak assist and a Lango goal for the Swedes. Very, very attacking game for the Dutch. That was a very good game from the Netherlands, and I think now them and Japan, who we're going to talk about now, are through basically because of this big goal difference. Netherlands, good job. I know people have been rooting you for the World Cup. I mean, you never know, it's the World Cup, but you guys be playing good. Guys, you got to watch out for the orange Dutch men. They're going to come at you. They might beat you. They might win the whole world thing. You never know. Let's see what happens in the knockouts, and we'll see what they do. But when you go on down to Japan, who's my real dark horses, who I predicted top of this group in my predictions video. My dark horse of this tournament, Japan, is beating Tunisia 4-0 by Ueda 2 goals and a Daishi Kamada goal and also a Ito goal, the number 14 from number 14 I think it is. Yeah, anyway, Japan scoring the fourth goal and final goal of this match to get the Japanese 4-0. And gotta give it to the Japanese fans, man. They're so like good cleaning wise. Like you see their fans. I'll show you a clip. Why not? You see these fans cleaning up for themselves. They're trying to tell the whole world watching to clean up for themselves at home, wherever you are. So fair play to the Japanese community, people watching the game, the spectators, Japanese spectators cleaning up for themselves. So respect to you, Japanese. Good job, Japan. Because they're located in Asia. Asia is a very cool continent. Why not? It's pretty nice, I'd say. If you want to go, I'm just spitting rubbish at this point. I like Japan as a country, though. They're really cool, Japan. I'd like to go one day. But let's stop yapping about touring Japan and let's start talking about Group G, where we saw Iran, Belgium 0-0. As Courtois had decent saves, Iran's goalkeeper, holy moly, save of the tournament right here. I'm going to show you right now. Save of the tournament. How does he save that? When like he's just got to like score it and bash that. He's saving another one and he just comes at it. He gets one hand out and keeps the ball and denies Belgium of a goal. The whole game he was saving so much shots. That's his stats on FotMob if you guys want to see. FotMob is a good app. I'm not getting paid to say this, but yeah, I use FotMob, pretty cool app. So that's how FotMob gave him stats. He is amazing goalkeeper, the Iranian one. Even though he conceded 2 against New Zealand, 1 game against Belgium can change your life. But Romelu Lukaku, who's nicknamed now Lakaka, what has happened to him, man? He can't be an athlete at respectfully his weight as well. Like, he keeps missing. He's wasted Belgium's golden generation, I'm saying it. Because they've been in this top 10 in the rankings for so long, since like 2017 or 2018. I feel like he's wasted it, and Belgium could have done much better. But they did. It's not all Lukaku's fault, don't get me wrong, but I'm just saying he's a key part of it. That could have changed Belgium. Like in the 22 World Cup, when Belgium got knocked out, he missed so much chances against Croatia and denied Belgium of going to the group stages. Then Morocco and Croatia advance. So Romelu Lukaku, get out of here, bro. Hang up the boots, bro. You can't be playing football anymore. And yep, Iran, fair play in their defense as well. Did good to draw to Belgium and getting second, I think, in the group now. If they draw again to Egypt, they'd be unbeaten. And who knows, they could go through and verse, I don't know, I don't want to say it, but they could verse the USA somehow if they come second. Let's hope that doesn't happen. But we go on to New Zealand, Egypt, with the Kiwis, the All Whites, lost 3-1 to Egypt. But they were 1-0 up in New Zealand, half time. Egypt decided to lock in. They want to top this group. They're showing it now, as Mo Salah getting a goal and an assist for Egypt, and eventually Egypt winning this game 3-1. It was Salah scoring, Trezeguet and Zico. I don't know how the Brazilian legend Zico got here, but yeah, he's an Egyptian player, and he scored one of their goals to make Egypt go top of the group on 4 points. Very tight group. We'll see on the last round 3. Let's see what happens. Round 3 is going to be mental, all these games, to see who goes through. But eventually we'll see who goes through, we'll see who goes out. And we go on to Group H now, where we talk about keepers. Oh, no, keepers, my bad. I'll think of another one. Oh my god, I sold there. Cape Verde, another draw against a big nation. 2 World Cups, by the way. I don't care how old they were, they've won 2 World Cups. They drew 2-2 to Uruguay. And their player, who was Lenini, bro, turned into Roberto Carlos scoring this free kick. Look at this free kick. from out there. He strikes that into what's his name, Muslera's net, and gets Cape Verde 1-0 up until eventually just before halftime, Uruguay scoring bang bang quick goals from Maximiliano Araujo, and I don't know who he is, but he plays at Fluminense. I just looked him up before. What's his name? Canobo scored the second goal just before the half and got Uruguay 2-1 up. But then a hero came from Cape Verde. Muslera's keeper, no man's land. Don't know where he's at. But Varela scoring the goal that Cape Verde needed. A great sub, I'm pretty sure he came on and scored straight away and got Cape Verde a 2-2 draw and get them. Somehow they've done it against the best teams in their group, and now they're versing arguably the weakest country in the group. So if they win, they're through to the round of 32. And Cape Verde, fair play to you guys. You've done really well. Great performances against these teams, by the way. Euro winners, second in the world, Spain, drawing 0-0 from Virginia Masterclass, and just one goal you guys needed. You guys did it. You guys deserve whatever you guys. I'm saying you guys deserve what you've done and could get in the round 32. You guys deserve it. I've got to stop saying you guys, but we will stop because now I'm going to be talking about Spain, where they they won 4-0 against Saudi Arabia with a Yamal and a Yozabal 2 goals and an own goal. I know Yamal's getting all the conversations. Yamal's the best, Yamal carries. We gotta talk about Oyazabal. Where Oyazabal, again, 2 goals and 1 assist for Spain. Oyazabal, fair play to you. He scored the winner against England in the Euro final, by the way. He doesn't get the respect enough, but yeah. Spain eventually winning this game 4-0 against Saudi, and eventually probably going to beat Uruguay and top the group. We go into Group I now, where France beat Iraq 3-0 with a Kylian Mbappe, another brace for him, and he's now 3rd in the world all-time top scorers list, but he's still 28. That's how insane that is. We're going to be talking about the top scorer now. A new one has emerged, and he's the greatest of all time. We'll talk about him soon. But Mbappe scored 2 goals for France. After this, look how much lightning there was. That's insane in the Iraq-France game. Delayed for 2 hours in France-Iraq. And Iraq maybe should have just said, you know what, let's just ask France, draw it, you know, just finish the game off 1-0, you guys win. Because now they conceded 2 more goals in goal difference. They're guaranteed not to go through. Not guaranteed, if they beat Senegal, fairs to them, but I think Senegal will beat them. And we're going to talk about Michael Olise, 2 assists. He's so good, honestly. I can see why Bayern put the 200 million price tag. 2 not amazing first assist, but he's such a good player. What he did is and Senegal, he did so well. He's done it for Bayern, proving it on the world stage in the Champions League. And now he's doing it in the World Cup for France. And he's gotten a huge part to play in this team. And he's done well in it. And he's gotten, France's top assister in this World Cup. So he's been assisting a lot of goals, Olise. And supplying one for Ousmane Dembele, who also scored in this game. So good job to Dembele, proving me wrong because I thought he was going to do nothing, but he eventually scored, so fair play to him. We go on to Norway-Senegal, where it was 3-2 to Norway, where the row people, the Norwegians, the row your boat, Norwegians beating them 3-2 by a Haaland 2 goals, isn't it Pedersen? Yeah, Pedersen goal, and then Senegal trying to pull a comeback. 2-0 down, I think. They got 1 back. 3-1 up for Norway. They get another 1 back. Oh, my bad. Ismail Assar getting the 2 goals for... Got it at that time. Ismail Assar scoring the 2 goals for Senegal to try, like, get them up and running, you know. Come on, boys, come back. But eventually, Norway defended well enough and scored the 3 goals they needed to eventually go through with France, guaranteed to the round of 32. Norway back in the World Cup. That's their golden generation right there, Norway. They got a great team, Norway. You shouldn't underestimate them. And now, look where they are, round of 32. You guys could say easy group. You guys can say what you want. But Norway, yep. 6 points with France. And Senegal, Iraq, 0 points. Group J now, we go to Messi, scoring a double. I was about to say hat-trick. A double. This man, number 10 of Argentina, however you say it. This man is the best footballer in the world. No matter what you say, he and his teammates, he's unstoppable. 38 years old, and he's competing with top scorer with prime Mbappe and prime Haaland. It's insane. And like Messi, man, like his teammates trust him, and they keep passing to him. The team Argentina have, and how they like rely on him. They could like die on the pitch. They do anything for Messi to win another World Cup. And Argentina could win this whole World Cup again and go 2 in a row. But Argentina, amazing football against Austria. Great game I witnessed for them. And Messi missing a penalty and trying to deny the allegations, Messi. But he didn't want to break this record right now. Like that. He wanted to do it in style, as Lionel Messi broke the all-time World Cup scoring record, overtaking Miroslav Klose. He's on 18 goals now, Messi, with 1 goal, pretty good to get it in. Second goal, Austrian defenders just ran away, and honestly, don't know where they were going, but they let Messi score for his 18th goal ever in a World Cup, and got the World Cup record even further. But let's see what he does against Jordan, because you know what, he scored 5 already. He could have been 6, but he didn't want to score that pen, because it looked like from that penalty he didn't want to do anything. But yeah, Messi, if he scores another hat-trick against Jordan, Mbappe, you got to lock in against Norway. But again, Mbappe's 28 still. He's going to break it. I guarantee you, he's going to break it. But Argentina eventually topping this group, guaranteeing their place in the round of 32. And yep, topping this group. And we're going to go quick on this one. Algeria beating Jordan 2-1. Giuri scored. Benaboudi, I think, scored. And Al Rashidi scored for Jordan. And eventually Algeria are now second in the group. Austria third in goal difference. And Austria, Algeria, again, we'll see who comes second in the group. But yeah, Argentina will top this group easy. Group K, we're 2 groups away. We're nearly on the 30th minute. Portugal 5-0 against Uzbekistan. Ronaldo silenced me and everyone else. He scored 2 goals today against Uzbekistan, as well as Nuno Mendes scoring 1 goal. Rafael Leao scoring 1 goal. And an own goal from Uzbekistan, making eventually Portugal go top of this group on goal diff. No. They're not top of this group, because I thought Colombia drew. But we'll talk about them later. As Portugal, fair play to you lot. Coming back strong from a 1-0 draw against Dr. Congo, Democratic Republic of Congo. And yeah, they didn't want to get upset so quickly. Silence everyone. It's Uzbekistan, blah blah. I know I'm a Messi fan, but Ronaldo, fair play to you. Man of the match as well in this game. The hate will only make him stronger, but hopefully he doesn't come stronger for Portugal. But yeah, eventually winning 5-0 Portugal against Uzbekistan, going second in group. Okay, because Colombia has just beaten Dr. Congo 1-0 from a Daniel Munoz goal. Munoz has scored 2 goals in this tournament, back-to-back games for Colombia, and it's the final match against Portugal, and they're on 6 points top in this group. 4 points Portugal, 1 point DR Congo, and 0 points for Uzbekistan. So this is going to be a great final game for Portugal and Colombia to see who tops this group and who doesn't. So yeah, it's going to be a good game in round 3. Group L now is England 0, Ghana 0. Ghana should have had a penalty. That's all I'm saying. Like, look at this penalty that should have gotten, and they didn't get it from Konsa. Like, what is bro doing? And ref didn't pay that. Ghana defending very well. Harambo at its peak. And for you that don't know Harambo, that just means parking the bus. Defensively, everyone's in the box. You're playing nasty football, and eventually you get the point you need. That's what Ghana did, and now they sit. I think they're second, 4 points, and Croatia on 3 because they had beaten Panama 1-0, and by a Budimir goal. We scrapped that game out the way. England not good enough today against Ghana. Could have done better. Ghana did well defensively, and eventually they get the point they needed. And now Ghana's last game is against Croatia. Another big game to see who comes second in that group. And that will conclude round 2 roundup, lads. I don't know, that will conclude this one, ladies and gentlemen. And if you like more roundups, make sure to like and subscribe. Knockout stages, we're going to do prediction videos, and let's hope we get some great games. And I can't wait for round 3 roundup because it's going to be a big round 3. So thanks for watching this video. Like and subscribe like we said earlier. Peace.